I guess it's not hard. It's just, it's slush. I thought it was hard. Okay, we'll just turn on the windshield wiper. We got slush or whatever. Okay. Well, we didn't have any trouble with the ignition. I wonder if it's because I was backing up. Because those 2 times that I had that problem, that's the only time I went in forward into that parking spot. We'll have to keep an eye on this though. We don't really, this ain't doing me any good for right now. Markets are up today. Bitcoin's up 4%. Ethereum's up 2%. Silver's up like 2.5% or something. It's up a bunch too. It's up over $1. Gold's up too. Stocks are up. I think what I'm going to end up having to do is I'm going to have to go ahead and enjoy the good income that I'm getting on stocks and Bitcoin and stuff. I got that veto. That'll pay an income. I'm going to have to put some of that money away. Because I might have lower income in the second half of the year because I'm probably going to get out. And I'm going to be buying stuff that just doesn't pay as much. Because I think we're going to have 6 months or more of down market. So what I need to do is just put some money away, cash, not into I-bonds, but into money that I can live on in the second half of the year. That'll be money to live off in the second half of the year, because I might not have as high of an income. So it's not emergency funds, it's just money that I don't know if I'm going to be making all that much money in the second half of the year, because I'm going to be putting it into stuff that just isn't as lucrative. Lower risk stuff doesn't usually pay much. My stuff came. They're talking about a revolution in Iran. I don't think it's happened yet, but I think the government's kind of egging it on. They're encouraging it, which that would be considered manipulation, but I think in this particular case, it's actually going to come out good, especially for the Iranian people. The last time they did this, they put the government in that's in now, they put it in, and that was a step backwards for them people. And they've had that government since, I don't know, it's been 30 years or 40 years that they've had that government. Some kids, that's all they know, is that. But there was a time when they had a good government, and that government was overthrown. And that government, I think that might be the one that's going to come back. That those people are still around. And the king, I don't know if he's still around, I guess. Maybe he is. And he's going to come back. I don't know if he'll come back as king, but he'll come back with some kind of a position in the government. Even if it's just symbolic. He'll come back and they'll be back again. And they'll be able to pick up where they left off. They were doing good, and then we took them out. And Trump's going to put them back in, or Trump's going to help put them back in. They're doing the same thing in Venezuela. And a lot of people are critical of Trump for doing this, because in the past, when we've done this before, they've ended up with Ukraine and Iraq. That didn't help Iraq, and so there's a lot of people that are critical us being involved in Iran, and I don't know if they're really complaining about Iran so much. I think Russia is. Russia's on the side of Venezuela. So everybody's got their favorite dictator. I mean, we have Zelensky and Netanyahu, and Russia has this Maduro or whatever in Venezuela. So nobody's really all good and nobody's all bad. So Putin's kind of pulling a blunder in Venezuela. He shouldn't be supporting that. That's communism in Venezuela, and we're backing a new government there, which is actually going to be good. We're getting some flack for doing this, but I actually support Trump in this. I don't support Trump helping Israel, but I do support Trump. I mean, there were a lot of drugs going through there. What's this? What are they doing? Are they working on the railroad track? Yeah, maybe. Doing something here. $2.52 for gas. It's not real high. Some people are saying that this thing's going to make gas go up in Venezuela and Iran and stuff, that it's going to create a scare. It might for a little while, but I think it's going to come out good for the. I mean, Cryon made a prediction back in 2020 that the Iranian government's going to fall, and it's starting to happen now. It's just in the beginning stages, so I don't know. It might be a little while till it actually goes through, but we're in the beginning stages of it. It might take a year, or it might take a little more than a year. I thought this was going to happen sooner, but he didn't give a date. But one thing he did say is this would be all done in by 2030. And there's some people that are making predictions that are saying we're going to have World War III in 2030, which is at the end of this period. It might be the worst part of it, might be at the end. But Cryon gave a message for New Year's too, and he kind of is worrying about everything. That's kind of what his message was. It's not, we're through the worst of it. He kind of said we're through the worst of it. I don't know if I'm reading that into it or, but I added his message to my list to kind of balance out my list in case I'm a little too negative. We all tend to be a little too negative, I think. Well, I'm going to turn this off.